Hello, Cactus crew. How are you guys going? Thanks so much for tuning in. And if you're new here, hi, I'm Bill. Welcome to my channel. Also, thanks so much for pressing subscribe. You're a legend. You're now a cactus. Yes, you're part of the Cactus crew. So welcome to my channel. Welcome to hell. This Katie Carousel from hell. What are we doing? This is part 2. So if you didn't watch last night, you probably want to watch that before this, although it's probably the same stuff. Although the endings are where we should just be watching the end, because the ends of everything is good when she's finished drinking and all that. Okay, my intros totally suck. So my best advice and the only thing that I can get out of my mouth is for you to check out the timestamps and all the info and all the links, because there's a ton of links that for this, because it's, you know, Creepshow and it's 2021 June 6th. We're watching Without a Crystal Ball's IG Live part 2, like I said. And yeah, everything I say is my own opinion, and that's why I provide all the links below so you can go figure it out for yourself, come up with your own facts. But the facts are pretty clear. There's someone lying and there's someone not. And Katie loves to jump on the train when someone is outed as being a liar, and then she can say, well, everything they said about me were lies. But no one needs to lie about Katie Joy, do we? No one. No. All of the proof is Katie herself. So that's where she, you know, if only, why didn't she watch any of the videos that Creepshow made? Is the truth really that hard? Just keep running from it and lying about it and digging those holes? Anyway, let's get into it. I'm just going to bring Katie straight in and we will continue where we left off. And yeah, so let's just start. Let's see, actually, before I press start, because I don't want to start in normal mode. No. Even 1.75 is good, but no, I'm here. I'm here again, Katie. Hi, did you miss me? Okay. I wish that this was a different live, because, you know, I want to see a progression. I do miss your face. Fuck it. There's all honesty there. Yes, I miss your face, because that's really, you were the hidden tea. You were the gin in the coffee.
Sharing the stuff about the obedience training was not to say, Jill, you're a terrible mother. It was, Jill, you're using a technique your mom used, which was learned by a cult, which is abusive, and it led to abuse in your own family. Please consider not using this. It's not saying, Jill, you're a terrible person. It's, Jill, this practice is a practice from your parents that's abusive. That's it. It's not shaming her. It's a factual statement about this obedience training, because it comes directly from Bill Gothard. So if you're implementing things about Bill Gothard into her life, and people were concerned that she was doing blanket training for a while. She does use some of the same techniques that her mom does. And so, you know, pointing that out.
And then it just mutes. Yeah, sorry. This is not Creepshow. This is Duggars. This is Jill. This is the shit that's on repeat. Should I skip forward? It was, she does get back on it.
Oh, it isn't saying, Jill, you're a terrible person. It's more just like, Jill, like, you're doing really, really well, but this is maybe something you don't want to do. You know, we should not want children to be repeating the cycle, you know? So it's definitely not to shame her. And it's also, it kind of shows you just how hard it is to let go of some of these teachings. And it shows you, the viewer, how difficult it can for people who are leaving this world to kind of discern what is good teachings and what are bad teachings. I'm sure I'm being doxxed. It's like, who cares? Like, I've been doxxed so many times.
I would think that you would care about your family, you know, but no. You just don't care. I was going to say something else, but oh yeah, when I was clicking before, there was a spider on the screen. So that's where I'm at.
But the obedience game, the reason why it's a problem is because it's directly from Michelle Duggar's book. And the obedience game is used in conjunction with blanket training. Okay. And blind obedience and obeying your parents no matter what is problematic, because children should be able to learn boundaries. And if they're told to always believe authority, children need to be able to stand up for themselves and be able to recognize if someone in an authority figure is trying to harm them. And it's not that I'm saying, you know, it's just something she hasn't let go of. I am covering the trial. I don't know why I've never said I wasn't covering the trial.
Is that a lump there? Or is that just where she gets? Because this is where the issue is right now, like where the boil was in August 2020. Like you can still see scars from it, but this is the area of infection. Present day, June 2023. Like, how long has she been gone? Was she gone May and June? This is the longest she hasn't shown her face. I mean, this is someone who went on camera with huge boil on her face. Where are you, Katie? How much damage has she done? But yeah, now I'm just seeing lumps everywhere. I don't even know. I don't even know. You should get an eyebrow ring.
I never said I wasn't covering the trial. I said I might not be able, I don't think it's going to go to trial, to be honest. I never said I wasn't going to go to the trial. So I want to show you why. Hold on.
Sorry, I only just started listening because I tuned out when she was talking about, you know, I tuned out, but then I tuned back in. So she's what? I never said I wasn't going to the trial. What? She did. She's said all along she wasn't going to go because of the risk, because she had stalkers and all that, and the security issue. And I'm not sure if V was on the list of things why. And she was going to stay with Amy, you know. But that friendship was a little bit extended in the memory bank of Katie. One hello turned into, oh my God, she loves me. We are soul sisters. Okay. Can you get back on Creepshow? I'm pretty sure she gets back on it. What if this is part 2 and it's not even about Creepshow? Should we just watch it and change the thumbnail later? I wanted to watch it or watch something else. There's more Creepshow stuff, more lives that I found. One from 2020.
So if you didn't see this post, I'm just going to repost it for you right here.
Gradually, I increased the duration of blanket time, praising them for sitting quietly and duration of blanket time.
Interviewed a lot of people in this world, interviewed a lot of people, blanket. And when she says I quickly correct them, Michelle's telling you, interviewed a lot of people in this world, and the correction thing is a way to get around CPS stuff and mandated reporters. So they call it correction. So she uses a rod, okay? So when she's doing this obedience game, and then she goes, and then says, Mom and Dad have made it a practice to
This is what happens when it's live, okay? We can't all run smoothly. Some of us, shit don't work like that. And
oh, I can't find it right now.
Oh, Katie, we were so close just then.
Yes, they still use this method on their kids. In fact, children that have used these methods.
If you're going to be talking about that, I might have to stop you because I didn't, you know, prepare my brain for this. I can't just go from one topic to the next like you, because shit affects me. And, you know, I'm not here for that. So what are we going to do? We are just quickly going to think for ourselves and sing in your heads, because I can't talk and do stuff at the same time. What is it? Yeah, I can't talk and drive. Okay, I'll leave Katie on the screen. It's okay. We have this. Watch me do my smooth transition into handling it. But by the time I get there, because I'm bullshitting on the spot. Oh, okay, I'll tell you something to fill in the time. That requires thinking, and we are doing something. Do you know that people have, I went to an improv class and I was so confused. People have to learn how to bullshit on the spot. I went to a class to learn how to bullshit I'm like, fuck, I was born to bullshit on the spot. I can't believe there's people out there. That's the biggest risk, really. That there's people out there that don't know how to bullshit on the spot. That's anxiety stuff. Did you guys like that little side street? I know, think about that. And maybe you are one of those people. That's fine. There's classes for that. You've got a class. Thank God, right? I've never been so confused for an applause in my whole life. Like, what did I do? They're like, oh my God, you just did that so easy. I'm like, what do you mean? Like, what do you mean? I was like, I'm not even high, but I should be. Okay. What if my mic's not even on? Oh, it is. And that's what they call making it flow. That's what they call bullshitting on the spot. That's what they call talking and driving and learning how to do it and succeeding. We are going to be watching this one from 2020. I know, part 2, not anymore. We might as well throw this one in. It's only 10 minutes. So really, how long can it be? How long have you got? Hang on, let me see what the date is. But, oh yeah, because these are all my ones I've downloaded them when it happened and then downloaded it onto my channel. I used to have it open. So open for everyone. 12th of November, but it's probably the 11th of November because I've noticed all my dates are day off. But then, it's not my date, it's your date in America. Katie's date. But I'm 13 hours ahead, so, don't even get me started how hard it is when I'm stoned. Like when Katie used to go live at 5 a.m. my time. It'd be like 6 p.m. or 4 p.m. or something, her time, to avoid when her son needs her. Okay, where are we? This is a Katie, this might be a Katie Joy live. And I think it was deleted. So when it says deleted up top, I think it was deleted like the day after she did it, not when the whole channel was deleted. Sorry, I'm just trying to close some tabs without closing that tab. I'm getting organized on this side so I can just press play. Let's just press play and see what she has to say. So it's November 11th, 2020. It would have been, so it was 10 days, 11 days after Katie was served by Tati Westbrook. So it would have been when Creepshow put out her first video about Tati Westbrook suing without a crystal ball. And we all know that Katie went after every single creator that covered this lawsuit, including Emily D. Baker, who she wanted to sue for defamation because, yeah, her and SALTZ could have been disbarred. Katie was losing control. I'll have to put it below the playlist, Without a Crystal Ball versus Tarty, and it's got everything that we've covered so far, because we're going back, because that's where our comfort zone is. When we can't handle all the CSA talk and the shit that Katie's into, we come back. And when I say we, it's the Cactus crew, okay? You know, I just don't alone, because that's a torture room. I rely on people. Okay, yes, we're going to press play. So I actually prefer this hair, a side part.
Hey guys, it's Katie from Without a Crystal Ball. Welcome back to my channel. All right, so there has been a massive amount of rumors flying around, and there was a video that was put out a couple days ago by Creepshow Art, and she actually said a lot of things in that video that were false, misleading, or just outright lies. I don't know if she was just not informed. I don't know if she was just putting out clips that are cherry picked. I don't know if she's literally trolling, but in this video, she accused me of a lot of things, including defamation, including so many different things. But one of the things that she said is she claimed that I had called a little girl a brat. Now, this is actually not true, and I have the full clip. Now, I did talk about it, but we were talking about something in context. The context of this video is what matters. In the video, we were talking about how you see things online and you're not sure what it is that you're seeing. The video was of a little girl screaming and crying. That it was confusing to me because there was conflicting information at the time coming from the court, which suggested that the dad had potentially coached the little girl. Due to this conflicting information, it was hard for me to dissect whether or not what I was seeing was real or if it had been a coached scene. It was hard to dissect. With a group of my subscribers and members, we were chatting about it. And while I was on the chat, I read a comment and then made a comment after about it in relation to that. I then expanded on that comment and talked a little bit more about what I felt about the girl. And ultimately, my reaction was the little girl was not anything more than a victim. Check it out. She was just being a brat and wanted to stay with her dad. Part of me thought she was just being bratty. Like she would just go from crying to fine, from crying to fine. And it reminded me of when my son pitches a fit, where he'll just like pitch a fit to get his way. And then as soon as he's fine. And then when he doesn't get his way again, he starts pitching a fit again.
Where is it? Where's my applause? Katie, beautiful, beautiful, playing it. Because you don't have self-awareness, you don't know what you're saying. You're trying to say, yes, you were reading it off the screen, that someone's said it and you were just saying it back. But guess what? This is what you always do. Insert your personal story that you can relate to. And so it's the bit where you say, it reminds me of when my son chucks a fit, when he doesn't get his way, which just drives it home that you are agreeing that she is a brat. Don't you understand words? Don't you understand? No, you have no self-awareness, Katie. So thank you for showing this, because again, what is it? Yes. Thank God, you know, thank God. Thank God for my soundboard.
I feel like the dad was just, by not getting involved, he was like egging it on in a way, especially by like, think of like how kids, if they're being videotaped, will act up. And the way that she was talking, it was like so, for a 9-year-old, sophisticated. I was like, how does she know these words? How does she know like all of, like she kept saying like, I have a choice, it's my body, it's my rights. Like, where does a child that's 9 years old come up with this thought? Like, it's my rights, I have rights. Like who's, I don't know many 9-year-olds that talk like that. Like, I don't know any kids that say like, I have rights.
Because you've made sure that your son is disabled, that he is behind, that he is not the typical 9-year-old. Even if he was, you would still not see him as a typical 9-year-old, because you don't give you have stolen his rights. Plus, just questioning Sophie's, SL's actions and her words that were used. This all backs up that you agree that she's just chucking a fit like a little brat. That is narcissistic. That is like a cut off disconnect from emotion. You can't feel, because I listened to that video, and the video I'm referring to is, you know, when Michael Long or that, like, released that video. I do have to do a little nutshell. when he falsely accused his ex-wife or something of CSA of his daughter, SL. And he released this video where he was dropping her home and the mum and the grandma were trying to remove the child like from the car, and she's screaming and crying like no one with a child or no one with a heart could listen to that video and question what she was saying, you know? She was saying like all the stuff like that was being done to her in the care of the mum. And how can you question that? Like, you know, how dare you even to question just an SA victim, you know? That's why, I mean, not why, but a lot of us did have a hard fucking time with Katie's version of events in all of her stories that expand over the years. Because without emotion, everything's just words and you have no understanding. So she doesn't really understand what she's saying. And 9-year-olds can articulate themselves pretty fucking well. Growing up in this world where media and or, you know, the issues in society, it's all put in your little hand. You know what's going on. The more access to people talking, they pick up. A 9-year-old, yes, of course, a 9-year-old. I just hate that your son is 11 and you just want his voice to be silenced. Oh, God, you're annoying.
So that parent taught her, yeah. A lot of the language she was using was just very sophisticated. So then that makes me almost believe what the mom is saying. And then the judge was so angry at the dad, and then the dad is supposed to have everything pulled down, and he hasn't pulled down anything, you guys. And it's, you know, he's got only a few more hours, and something isn't right. And you know what's right? Whether she's a victim of what her mom's boyfriend did, she's a victim of someone. That's the truth here. She's either a victim of her dad alienating her from her mom, or she's a victim of her mom's boyfriend. She is an innocent victim. And whatever's happening here, it's become some sick game. And I feel like that's why the police and the, you know, courts were so adamant that this was around a bitter custody dispute. And children, the judge even said, like, children are not to be dragged into a divorce. You do not divorce. So as you can see, I was responding to a comment and talking about what was going on at the time. Now, the reason why I was feeling this.
Sorry, I'm just going to cut in what she is reading a prepared statement. You know, she's got her reading voice on where she mimics Don Lemon. But if you've just tuned in and you're like, oh, this is not Creepshow. Well, this is part 2, but this is 2020, November 2020, Katie Joe live. She deleted it after she did it. It's where she's going off at Creepshow's first video. And one of the biggest things that she needed to correct was being called, her calling SL a brat. And so that's why we're going over that again, just to prove that she didn't, but Katie has no idea that she is just digging even more. Every time she tries to justify her actions or anything, it just proves more that it's right. Like, I can't imagine being the kind of person that would question a child when they are talking about, like, even if you think that there's something up and she might be coached, I don't know, you know, it's like, how can you even just say that and agree with someone, even if you were agreeing with someone in the chat, Katie? Because like I said, it was you bringing it home with, yeah, it's like when my son chucks a fit. Because you always got to bring in that personal relation story in everything you cover.
this way is because there had literally just been a hearing in court where the father had been ordered to take everything down offline. And there had been some admissions during that court proceeding where they spoke about an amicus attorney who had interviewed her, interviewed doctors, and looked at the totality of this situation and had determined that the girl had likely been coached. After that specific hearing, the judge actually ordered that he have everything removed. He had ordered that he remove everything from online, and yet he didn't remove anything. So it was very confusing to me. If you are going to follow a judge's order, why wouldn't you remove the information from online if you want to get a resolution for this case, right? Well, after that, and in that same meeting, they talked about a report with the amicus attorney. At some point around August 24th to August 28th, the amicus attorney in this case had filed a report. In the report, the amicus attorney had made some claims.
It seems like every Creepshow video we click on, she's just there trying to prove some other point. God, you really harped up on this, even though, you know, she ended up sort of being right and all that. The way she went about it, and she wants to be a journalist and held up to those same standards that journalists get that privilege from the court, but she doesn't have those standards in the way she delivers it. It's just so cold-hearted. She can't see. But yeah, exactly. Coached maybe, but still ABUSC. She always dismisses like the mental, like, you know, not just the physical ABUSC. Like, God, my video got the green light, guys. So Friday night, I'll put that up. But yeah, I've been trying to, YouTube made me edit it 3 times. But yeah, my reaction to Katie bringing up that video again, which I'm fine. I'm happy to discuss the realness of it. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you might just check my community post. I'm not making sense because, well, this whole live, I feel disappointed because Katie's not giving me what I want. What I need is not this. Oh, my carousel from hell. If I could choose the scene, it would not be this. If you just tuned in, yes, the single, the album will be out this year. Katie's Christmas album.
That had concerned me. And this is, again, why I was making this opinion. In this, she detailed everything that happened. There had been this really unfortunate exchange that is what everyone was seeing. Now, I don't want to show you guys everything because I just, like on YouTube, I posted everything on Twitter. But in there, she said 2 of the children appeared to be coached prior to the interviews with the amicus. During the interview with the child, the amicus determined some of the statements made by the eldest child were blatantly false and even confronted the child admitted to giving false information, including the number of times the child has been interviewed by medical professionals, social workers, forensics interviewers, and other known persons. So during all of these interviews, the amicus attorney has this belief that the child has been coached, the child is lying to her, and in there is basically saying the child had given her false statements. Now, the daughter in this case may not have known that she was lying, but the amicus attorney says she gave her false statements. So I was not implying that the little girl was lying. It's in the reports here. Again, if a parent is alienating a child from another parent, children in these cases are generally brainwashed and they don't really know like fact from fiction, and they will typically say whatever they need to say in order to please the parent that they are being that they want to be with, away from the parent that's being alienated from. So in the mom,
I just want to add here that this is what I've always said, and since it's the carousel, I just want to chuck it in that the reason Katie's unable to, you know, or able to like just sit there and point who she considers to be a victim and who's not is because she'll never understand actually being a victim, because she is an ABUSER, in my opinion. And there is just, fuck. Isn't this awful though? Like to watch her stew on this. No wonder you deleted it, Katie. It's fucking disgusting. Thank God the internet is forever though, right? Oh, yeah, maybe that's what this is. Okay, guys, we're on track. Oh, Jamie, Cactus high five, guys, down the line. No, thank you so much for becoming a member. I swear you were, but you're back and it's green. Everything's green.
in the case of the father, the little girl was going to say just about anything to please her father because she loved her father, believed what her father was telling her. And so that's why to this day, I still believe this little girl is a victim. There has still not been any arrests in this case. There was a out of court mediation, which led to a agreement on custody, which resulted in joint custody, I believe. There was some extensions that were going to happen and some reunification that was going to happen. But at the end of this day, this entire thing that went viral went to a place that made people not able to think beyond what they were seeing online, which is why when I was watching the videos and I saw this report, I was like, it's clear that the court believed she was coached, which is why I was talking about that. So at the end of the day, I'm not sure why Creepshow made this video. I don't know why she decided. I mean, I do know why. It's very popular to hate me, and that's fine. Everyone can be on the cancel Katie train. It's not going to stop me from having a channel because I know 99.9% of the things that people are saying about me and the rumors that are being spread are false. And one by one, I will dissect them and show to you that these are not true. The lies and the misinformation that are being spread on these drama channels actually concerns me because I have always prided myself on having sources and using sources when I form opinions, like I did with this case and with every other case that I've covered, by going to records to help me understand the full context. I never try to use just a tiny clip to make my decision about someone. If that's how the audience wants to make choices, I'll never be able to convince an audience that doesn't want to dig any deeper than the surface. Sometimes on
Whoa. You are surface level when it comes to understanding and emotions and, you know, connection and context. You dig too deep when it comes to boundaries, you know? With Tati digging way, 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 way past what any normal person would. Like, you take it to stalker level. My gosh, I just got thrown off again by you. But it's good to see you, I guess, you know. This hair color actually is good. I like this because it's not straight down the middle part. Because where's the middle?
YouTube, people just want to hate people for no reason. If that's what you want to do with me, cool. But honestly, as a creator that's claiming to be truthful, and as a creator who's claiming to be a reporter, and as a creator that's creating a commentator on, you know, what's wrong, you should be wanting to post the truth. Creepshow is not being truthful with the statement, and Creepshow is actually being defaming. That's the problem here, is that if I am defaming and she has it that I'm defamation for clout, which is actually not true. I don't willingly, maliciously make up lies to make money. In this case, I don't know if she's willingly making up lies for money, but it's a fine line. So please, if you're going to call someone out, Creepshow, make sure that your video doesn't contain false information. All right, you guys.
Wow, Leaf. Oh my God, I can feel the wind picking up. There's gonna be a leaf storm in a minute. Katie, you deleted this video. Like, seriously, you got offline and deleted this. So you're like telling Creepshow not to be a leaf. And then you, all words, no action, because that's you. You can, you don't stand up. You're not confrontational at all because Creepshow did not lie about you. She used you as proof to show your wrongs. Also, I'm doing the math because this is 11th of November 2020. And we have been going over the Without a Crucible Tati stuff. And I think last week we watched a live that she did where she was yelling at Emily and SALTZ, and that was on November 8. So 3 days later, she's now yelling at Creepshow. Defamation, even though she's in the lawsuit. Like, I don't think she even got to I don't think she understands what defamation is. Even when she replied to Tati, like in Tati's, the reply in the lawsuit, you know, the comical, what the fuck, this is what goes on in your head. Yeah, now I got lost in her head with all her crap. I lost my train of sentence. Will it come again? I don't know. You know, my brain wants to get out of here. Oh, she's finished now anyway. Oh, you got your thumbs up there? Okay. Oh, what was she talking about? Yeah, my mind just went boom. Let's see if anyone in chat can give me one word that can put me back on track. You know? No, my brain. Let me just go to chat. Oh, what? Did you see the episode? Oh, no. Oh, she's got a new Duggar video where she said Jana. Did I say it right? Jana being kicked out of the house. Isn't she living in one of the houses on the compound? I see how Katie is trying to prove that she contacted the cops that went to the Duggars and found out that Jim Boggs' brother or brother-in-law, brother passed away, gay brother. Yeah, Katie. The way she explained that as well, but we'll go through it another time. You know, let's stay on topic. Let's stay on topic, chat. I can't believe you took me off topic. Anyway, so this is about Creepshow, and Creepshow didn't lie when it came to Katie. Everything is the truth. Oh yeah, the defamation. Her reply. Yeah, yes. Oh, it's all coming back. It's all coming back. Even Katie's reply was all about like Dramageddon and how Jeffree Star threw her under the bus or some shit, you know. And then it was jurisdiction. She never addressed the defamation. She was always like, she went after James Charles. Okay, that's all I'm trying to say. Why can't you? Blah blah. All this crap. Yeah, I don't know if she understands. But if they defamed her, why not send them? You know, get your lawyers. You're already in the office anyway. Start sending out all these defamation things. You know, she wanted to sue SALTZ. She was going to disbar SALTZ. That's in a few of my shorts. But if you check out the playlist, Without a Crystal Ball versus Tati, yeah, she just goes nutso. You know, nutso, just completely. But the reason I'm going over it again is because it's the exact same lawsuit as 7M, like Robert Shin's complaint about her destroying his business, his income, all that. Oh, look at TK dropping the $2. Oh, has anyone heard about, I don't know why $2 made me think of Madonna. It's the $2. Madonna was in hospital. Is she all right? Is she alive? Is she okay? Has she hurt her face? I would hate to think that she's having a face, something happening. Like, I'm so worried about blood clots with these people that get like fillers and Botox. Not you though, Katie, not worried about you. Yeah, give this video a like, hit subscribe, come join the Cactus crew. Where are you finished, Katie?
I'm going to get back to work. If you still want to hate me, you can hate me, but I'm done with this one. Bye.
Oh, peace. Look, she really flexes them, like real tight. She means that peace. Also, I'm doing it now, and I just want to see. Yeah, okay. Peace.
Bye.
You're going to hold it until the end? Oh, and then you duck. Look, you can still see it. I know, guys, this is a gripping live, and that's all I've got. So, was it worth it? I don't know. I don't know how to get out of here. How do I bring it back? We survived. Where did we go? No one knows, but we'll go on for about 30 minutes. So nothing much. I know. Same 99 lead balloons. Madonna scares me so much. The whole face of a teenager scares me so much. Someone, I can't remember what I was watching. It was some video, and someone said it perfectly. Like, oh, what was it? Like babies' heads. Everyone's walking around with babies' heads, just perfect skin, like no wrinkles, erase their story of their life. I can't imagine. Well, I can, because, you know, I've started to notice something in my face. But no, Katie, I will never, ever have eyebrows at Penthouse. Like, that's a look, isn't it? Oh, yeah, that's what I was watching. it was 60 Minutes Australia, and it was from like early 2000s, all about like people getting Botox. And there was this guy who he was like a doctor, I think he a cosmetologist, but yeah, his whole face was so I'm in a windpipe. But yeah, the interviewer was really cool because she tried to get him to, like, you know, frown or have expression on his face, and he couldn't do it. And that's what I find so scary. Like, that's what makes Madonna scary, and everyone, like, that they have no, especially for people that read body language like me. Like, I prefer body language over listening because I just tune the world out. Like, and that's why I hate masks, because I can't lip read. But yeah, there's no expression on their face, which is just crazy, especially with Katie. I mean, imagine having penthouse eyebrows, walking around with them just so high up, and then doing eye makeup like that. Okay, I can't go there. I've given myself nightmares. And this is, yeah, well, Creepshow, creepy. At least Creepshow, you know, made something, and she was bigger than Katie, but she, like, you know, stalker. Like I said in part 1, that's the level of stalker Katie doesn't even understand. Like, what Creepshow did to Emily Artful. Holy shit, that is some scary level shit. Like, Emily Artful's ex-boyfriend was Creepshow's husband, and they both stalked her for over a decade. Like, that is scary. That is scary, and makes me want to just stay single forever. Like, there's people out there that would do that. That's crazy. My friend, like, this is what's crazy. No, I better not say it. What if she's listening? Yeah, no, I better not spill any secrets. Oh, fuck it. It was like the Carrie episode from Sex and the City where she slept with an alcoholic, and then he like became an alcoholic again. Like, I can't, I'm losing my shit right now. Thanks guys for tuning in. Friday will be worth it. Oh, my brain really has gone to mush. Anyway, let me just have a look. I'm just going to do a quick scroll down chat and see everyone's beautiful names. Hello, everyone. Yes, and hello to you listening as well. I know. I won't leave you out. If you want to come and have a chat, not now because I'm about to end it, but next week I'm around. So, yeah, you should hit subscribe. But if not, come visit again. Regardless, I hope you guys have a good day. Take care out there, and see the bright side of life, not the negative like Katie. Don't be dragging around no negative energy. And oh my God, Katie, stop fucking lying.